I kind of got in the mood to start vlogging again whenever I went to go get my laser, because I wanted to kind of vlog some of that experience or whatever. So yeah, so whenever I went to get my laser the other day, I had a smoothie from Jamba Juice, and that was the first time I ever went there, because we don't have Jamba Juice in my area. We just have like Smoothie King and stuff. So last night I really started wanting a smoothie. Like, I wanted a smoothie so bad, but it was like 10 o'clock, so Smoothie King was already closed. And I never really go to Smoothie King because I'm usually not, I mean, like, I like smoothies, but I'm usually not just craving it like that. You guys know I am a snow cone or icy type of girl. I'm always at Sonic getting a slush. So yeah, lately I've just really been craving fruit. Like, I've just been wanting fruit a lot. Like, I was going crazy for watermelon. It's still not super sweet right now, but it's okay. Like, I've been buying watermelon, and then I had bought some fruit and stuff at home, but I really want a smoothie because I've been eating a lot of fruit. Like, the other night I was hungry, and it's so weird. Like, I'm not pregnant, so don't even get in the comments with all of that, but I was so hungry, and lately I've been doing this a lot. Like, I could be hungry and I don't want to leave at night. Like, I don't feel like leaving to go get anything to eat, and I'll have food cooked at home, like something I just made that day or the day before, or just other stuff that I can eat, like boudin or a sandwich or whatever. Like, there are groceries, but I don't want any of it. Or like, whatever I made to eat that day, if I've already ate it, I don't want to eat it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be wanting different type of foods each time I eat and stuff. So I don't know, it's weird, and I'd rather go to sleep hungry than eat the stuff that's there that I don't want. So the other night I was literally hungry, didn't want to leave to get nothing to eat, and didn't want anything that I had in the house. So I ate an apple and went my ass to sleep. Like, it's ridiculous. But I think I got kind of spoiled because almost every night I was eating Waffle House. So yeah, I think that might have something to do with it. But anyways, welcome back to the vlogs. It's lit. So yeah, I'm about to go and get a smoothie because I really want a smoothie. I haven't ate anything this morning. It's like 10:30, and I need to run some errands today. It's Monday morning. I just threw something on, no makeup, really didn't put on any jewelry except for what I just had on already. But I have to go to the cable company because, oh my god, I hate this bullshit. Like, cable companies are so full of shit, and phone companies too, but cable companies do this shit the worst. Like, the plan that I was on, like for my cable, internet, whatever, it was like a package where it was cheaper to get a house phone, which I never really used the house phone, but sometimes I would use it, and my mom had the number, so she would use it sometimes, but not like that, you know, like I didn't just use it, or my friends didn't have a number. So yeah, it was a package deal to get a phone. So this time I just got my bill, and my bill is high as fuck because the people, whenever I called, they were like, oh, the promotion that you had ended, so this is the new price. No, bitch, I'm not paying this new price. Y'all need to give me another promotion and lower this shit down, because cable is already high as fuck with the internet and all of that shit. Like, I was already paying damn near $200. Now this bill that I got is like $260. No, bitch, knock that shit back down. I'm not paying it. Like, no. And then they're giving me the runaround. Like, one of the ladies that I first talked to was like, okay, if you change it before Sunday, which today's Monday, and I did call and change it before Sunday, that they will reduce the price. Like, it'll fix your, you know, your fee or whatever. Then the shit wasn't working right. Like, I got everything set up, and then the cable didn't switch over to like what it was supposed to be, but they did turn the phone off. Okay, how you gonna turn the phone off but everything else isn't updated or whatever? So I had to call back, and then they were like, oh, well, they said you needed a new internet box, so you have to come get that first. No, y'all said everything was gonna be updated, and I still just need to come switch it. So I gotta go switch out my internet box. Hold on, dogs, let me see, what do I want? So yeah, I haven't been here. Well, let me make sure this is recording because this camera be fucking up. But anyways, yeah, I haven't been here in so long that I'm just sitting at the menu trying to figure the shit out, because it's nothing like how Jamba Juice menu is. But I guess because this is like really meal replacements and stuff, but I really just want like a good smoothie. So I'm gonna go in and place my order. but I did want to come back and finish telling you dogs before I forget what I was saying. But I was saying that I have to go and change out my internet box because the one that I have, I guess, is outdated. But whenever I get there, it's gonna be a problem because I'm getting a runaround and stuff. So yeah, and the plan that I signed up for, I don't really think that the lady explained it well. So I'm just gonna see what the people say at the place, because the last time, this plan that I'm on, like currently, or this last plan that I was on, was set up through the store, not on the phone. So I think at the store they can better help you, because you know, you're face to face and they can show you like a list of all the channels and all that shit. So yeah, I gotta go and bring back this box. So I did upload 2 videos this morning because I knew my internet was gonna be off for a little bit. Well, not upload, but make 2 videos live. But I mean, as soon as I get home and hook up the new box, I'll be good to go. But yeah, so yeah, I'm about to go in here because I need to run in here and get my smoothie, and then I think I'm gonna run in the dollar store, and then I'll head to the cable company, and then I need to run in the mall also real quick. So yeah, I'll be back. I got my smoothie. It's good. I picked a good one. The only thing about over here is, of course, Smoothie King is more for like people who work out and stuff. So they have like a lot of protein, you know, like additives and stuff, and like milky type stuff. I didn't want any of that, so I just got like pure fruits and sweetener. So I took that out. But I was thinking maybe I should go and buy me a blender, because all this time I've never bought a blender because I never really had a need for one. Although the only reason that I would have got it was to like make mixed drinks like daiquiris and stuff, you know. But I don't really drink daiquiris a lot, and if I do, I just go buy one, like whatever. But since I've been really wanting fruit a lot, and I've really been like craving fruit all the time and like smoothies and stuff, I may go and buy me a blender and start to make my own, which I don't know how well they're gonna turn out, because I know a lot of times with blenders at home the ice isn't as smooth, and that's what I like about going to buy it from places, because I don't like that crunch. I don't know, I can't explain it. So yeah, and I didn't realize that a medium was like actually like a large or extra large size. So I got a medium thinking that it was like a regular medium, but whatever. This will just be my breakfast because it's just fruit. But yeah, I was trying to answer some of my snaps that I got this morning since I posted, and I'm about to go and run in this dollar store real quick because I need to get some salt, not to cook with, but salt is good to put in your dog's water. Fun fact, salt is good to put in your dog's water in the summertime or even in the winter season, but more so in the summer, because dogs, even if your dog is treated for fleas, like Versace does take flea medication pills, so even though he takes that, he can still pick up fleas, like just from going outside to use the restroom, even if it's only for a second. You know, like a flea can jump on them, and then, you know, it can get in your house and be biting your ass up or whatever. But whenever you bathe them, if you put a little salt in the water, that helps to kill any fleas as well. And also using Dawn dish liquid also helps to kill fleas as well. So you don't really have to go out and buy those expensive flea shampoos, because it works the same way. Like, I got this tip from my mom and it really works. And I like to use that blue dish liquid as well. Since Versace's white, the blue helps him to look even more white, just like when your hair is blonde and you use a purple shampoo, same thing. So yeah, I'm about to run in here. I'm not gonna bring the camera just so I won't take that long. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to pick up in here while I'm in here, because I know I'll get home and think, damn, I should have got such and such, and then it'll be too late because my lazy ass ain't coming back. So I'll be back. A little longer than expected because I forgot that I also wanted to get some birthday cards. Really, I needed to come here like over the weekend or last week, because I ended up not even getting my dad anything for Father's Day, so I may need to make that up to him. But I just got sidetracked and I didn't get a card or anything. And then yesterday, when I thought to go and get a card, I knew that I was bringing Versace with me to my mom's house, which I guess I probably could have left him at home and came and got one and then went back and got him, but it was too hot to leave him in the car, so it was just like not happening. But anyways, yeah, I had to get my mom some birthday cards because her birthday is this week. So I got some cards from me, and then I got another card from me and my brother, and she's turning 50, so I wanted to get like a 50 card specifically. We're 20 years apart, so I just turned 30 in April, and now she's turning 50. So yeah, but anyways, it was a success. I got the salt. I don't buy the Dawn there. I always buy it at the grocery store because it's actually cheaper. Like, they only have the really small bottles, and then they have like the off-brand stuff, but I like to use the real deal brand. But he still has some at home, so he's good on soap, but he's been out of salt for a little bit, which I really didn't use it in the winter months. I didn't really use it in the winter. I didn't really use it in the winter months because fleas don't really, it's not really bad in the winter. But since it's so hot here, I know fleas are gonna be an issue this summer. But I have like my own spray. I spray down my house, and then I keep him clean. He takes his medicine and stuff, so we're usually good. But I know they can pick him up easy just from going outside, so I wanted to get some more salt to bathe him in. And because it's so hot and his hair is growing back, I probably need to call and schedule him an appointment to get his hair cut, because I know he's usually always hot anyway, so really gonna be hot with that hair. But I do really like my smoothie. It's really good. I forgot the name of what I got, but it has like peaches, strawberries, mangoes, like that kind of stuff in it, and that's what I like. So anything with strawberry and like peach or pineapple and stuff, that's all me. So yeah, I think I can make these myself at home. I'm really thinking maybe I might go and buy myself a blender, but if I do, I'll probably wait until my mom is off so I can ask her her opinion on what's a good one, because I don't want to get like a little cheapy one that's gonna break after I use it a couple of times. And I know it's also better to use like crushed ice with it, so maybe I would buy the ice from Sonic, like the little balls. That would be really good, instead of using like the ice in my ice machine. This is probably so boring, but you guys have been begging for vlogs, so here you go. I'm not doing nothing today. I'm just doing regular stuff, so it is what it is. Just running errands. So yeah, now I'm about to go to the cable company, and then I still need to go run in the mall. Okay, now let me tell you guys this. So I've been supposed to do a skincare video for the longest time, and I still haven't did it yet because I don't know how I want to do it now. Like, at first I just wanted to, should I go that way or this way? I guess I'll go this way. At first I just was going to show all of the products that I use and kind of just like talk about it, whatever. But then I kind of think that I should do like a demo of it, but demoing it is really not anything, because my skincare routine is not anything that's totally crazy, and it's very simple to explain what to do without having to show you dolls exactly how I do it. You know, like it's just washing your face, putting a mask on, washing it off. Like it's just really simple stuff that I don't really feel like I have to do a visual of. So I'll probably still do like a regular sit down, but anyways, that's besides the point. I love Clinique products. If you guys don't know, most of you do, but the products that I was using have been great for me, but I like to try out some of their new stuff every now and then, or if it's just something that intrigues me, I'll try it. So I had wanted this serum. It's like a gel, but it's like a hydrating gel, and I already used one by them, but it's just like the gel. Now they have a serum, so I wanted to get the serum, but whenever I had went looking for it, they didn't have it, and then I ended up buying it in Houston. And since I got laser, what was in my head was to get sunblock. So for some reason I decided to get sunblock from Clinique, which was a dumb idea because the bottle is so freaking small, and that sunblock is like $25. So waste the money, because you can use regular ass sunblock just fine, and I've used the regular sunblock on my face and it didn't break me out, and I only needed it just a little bit in this area where I got the laser at. Which way? Now I'm gonna go this way. So yeah, I don't know what was my bright idea to get the Clinique sunblock, just because I figured it's a facial product, so I just needed it to be Clinique, right? So I get that, and I get the serum and whatever else. So then the lady gives me a sample of this stuff called Fresh Pressed, I believe that's what it's called, but it's like vitamin C Clinique product or whatever. So basically it's a face wash, but it's a powder. Like it comes in little packets. It's a powder. You wet your hands, you're supposed to pour the whole packet out in your hands, and then, you know, like move your hands together to get it foamy and like wash your face with it. It turns into like a face wash. But for me personally, I feel like the packet you can use maybe like 3 or 4 times, because it's quite a bit of product in there. I wouldn't use the whole package at once. Like I would just shake it up to make sure all the ingredients are mixed in good. Use a little bit each time, because it's going to save you from using, you know, going through it so fast. So whenever I got the first, I just got a sample, so I just had one little packet, but I didn't use the whole thing at once. But the second day I used it again. I ended up pouring it all out just to see how much was left in there, and I swear I could have broke that down into maybe like 2 or 3 more uses. So don't use all of it if you dolls buy this product based off of, you know, hearing me talk about it. But basically it's supposed to brighten your skin. It helps to lighten any dark spots, and it just brings a radiance to your skin, you know, like evening out your skin tone, any texture, all that stuff. So I really was happy about that, because that was something that I kind of wanted, like something for texture, because I get texture on my nose sometimes. And I do have a dark spot here. It's not like a typical dark spot. I don't know, maybe you guys might want a story time on what happened to me, but it is quite faded now because I did put like a bleaching cream on it. And then I feel like that product really helped after I used it one time. So I was like, I'm going to buy this shit. But it also came with a moisturizer. Now I didn't try out the moisturizer. Why do I have my blinker on? I didn't try the moisturizer out whenever I tested it, but whenever I went to the store, I bought the kit that came with the little powder packets, and then it comes with the moisturizer. So then I get home and I try my sample moisturizer that night after I go and buy it. It made my skin look super glowy, dewy, radiant, but it was sticky. Like on my face it was sticky, and I used it at night. Like this was, I was working it in as a nighttime routine, although the lady said it's good to use in the daytime, like so the sun, you know, it'll work with the sun or whatever. But it was sticky and I don't like the way it makes my face feel, so it was definitely not something I would wear out in the daytime. So yeah. And then I kind of noticed that I had a few little breakouts, which I felt like the powder really helped clear up my face completely. Any little things that I had, bitch, really? Any little things that I had going on, like, but I feel like the moisturizer, it counteracted it. So I was like, fuck this, I don't want to use the moisturizer. Plus the moisturizer has a specific date. You can only use it for 7 days, but the lady said you can use it up to 14 days, but it will oxidize because it is fresh vitamin C inside of it. So you don't want to use it past that. But with the powder, it's just a powder, and if you close it back up, you know, you can keep using it because it's not like a liquid in there. So I was like, okay, the powder is what works for me, and I don't want to use the moisturizer at all after I seen how it was. So I'm gonna go back to the store again, because mind you, I already had to take back the sunblock because I was like, I would rather just buy my face wash, and you know, like my face wash is like the same amount, and the one that I use daily was running a little low, but it's not out yet, but still I can get a backup. I would rather get that or just get my money back, but I ended up getting a face wash instead of buying the sunblock for that amount because I could use any sunblock. And then come to find out, my mom had told me she had a Neutrogena facial sunblock because my mom had laser on her face. So I ended up getting that from her, and I didn't even have to buy any sunblock. But this is the little kit of the powder and like the moisturizer. Like, it's really small because it's really just a 7-day thing, but I plan to make this bigger than a 7-day thing, because whenever I noticed online, which I didn't know at the time, plus the lady at the store had convinced me that I needed to use the moisturizer with it as well. But they do sell a box of the powders, and you get like 28 of them, and like I said, you don't have to use, she suggested that you use the whole thing at once, which of course that's what they want you to do because you're going to be spending more money or whatever. But I hope this place is still right here where I'm thinking it's at. Oh yeah, it is. So yeah, they want you to use it all so you can come back and spend more money. But of course I'm going to break it down. So with the 28-day supply of the powders, I can use the powder like maybe 3 or 4 times, you know, like one little packet. So that's going to be really good. You don't have to use it every day. But yeah, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to go and take this back because I don't want to use the moisturizer at all after. It's just sticky, and it's kind of gritty as well, because like when you pour the liquid out for the moisturizer, it's like a powder comes out with it. So it was like, once I kept rubbing it in, it was kind of like the powder was dissolving, but it was really gritty and it was sticky on my face. So yeah, I just got to the cable place, so I'm about to go in here. Hopefully I don't have to raise hell and they can help me to fix my issues, and I'll be back. Okay, so I am back, and I have found that people do not like to sit there and bust down all of the numbers and tell you how much each different thing is going to be, like each different package, which if the company was smart, you would have it simplified to where you know exactly how much each different package is, you know, and then just like add on your internet or your phone or whatever. But they have this shit so complicated because they're trying to make money off of people, like in every little situation, that it's just all fucked up. Like, they have it set up to where you get like these basic ass channels, that's a certain amount, and then to add on this next group of channels, this is a certain amount, and then if you want to add that group of channels and add a little bit of like premium channels to it, it's this amount. And then it's like all these different sections of channels and shit, and it's like regular basic ass channels that's included in these different sections that you would normally think would be included with like the one big section. But they just have everything broken down into like little sections. So, and then, you know, like add this, add this, add this, and it's money, 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 money. Like, everything in this world is about money. Like, I learned this a long time ago, but the faster you dolls learn this, the better off you'll be in life with just situations, period. Everything is about money. Like, my mom is always trying to tell my grandparents this, because even for you dolls, like, I just want to let you know, you should be careful in certain situations. Like, of course, everybody knows that people are after money, but in some situations you would think that people are concerned about you or your health or your well-being, and they're really not. It's just about making the money. Like, at the end of the day, it's all about the money. Like, even when you go to the doctor, certain things that they may say you may need, or certain medications or procedures or whatever, sometimes it's better to go and get a second opinion from someone to find out if it's, you know, if it's something that you truly need. No problem, get it done, whatever. But sometimes doctors will push something on you based off of knowing what insurance you have, and knowing that, you know, this is something that you can afford to pay, and it's not going to really cost you because it's coming from the insurance. They get money off of that. Like, my grandmother had this whole procedure done that was unnecessary. The doctor really told her that she didn't need it, and she was one of those people who felt like if it was suggested to her, or since they even ever brought it up, she needed to have it done, and she never even needed it. And it was basically like, it has changed her life tremendously, but on top of that, it was all about the money. Like, I really hate that, but that's how everything is now. So yeah, and you guys are probably wondering, like, what? Like, that don't make sense. But she was perfectly fine. The doctor told her one day that she needs to start eating certain types of food, or like dieting in a certain type of way, and if anything could get worse, which things weren't bad to begin with, but he just was letting her know that she needed to start following a diet and things like that, because she could possibly need to be on dialysis or whatever. But he didn't say she needed it. So with her, in her mind, she just felt like, oh, he said that, that's what I need. And then they had said they can set up the stent. If you guys know about this, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But they had said they can get it set up for her in case, if she ever needs it. But if you don't need it, and you're healthy, and you're drinking your water, and you're doing what you're supposed to do, you won't ever need this. So why would you get the procedure to set yourself up for this? And it was basically a money thing. And other doctors had kind of said she didn't need it, and my mom told her and whatever, but she still got it done. And now, since the doctor seen that she got it inserted, well, shit, let's cash in on her. Let's make all the money off of her and actually put her ass on dialysis, because that's how we get our payments in. So you just have to be mindful of what's going on around you. Doctors, it happens with doctors, you know, just different businesses. Everything is about money, as far as getting tickets, paying fines, getting in trouble, going to jail, having to pay, you know, like probation fees and all of that type of stuff. Everything is about money. A lot of people probably don't even know that when someone has been in trouble or whatever, and they're sitting in jail, the jail makes a certain amount off of this person daily. Like, some people may know, some people may not know, but it's really shocking to think about that. Like, sometimes people may just think, oh, they got in trouble, they did a crime, they're going to jail, whatever, you know. Some people don't know how it works as far as how the jail and stuff makes money off of people. They get paid a certain amount. They get paid a certain amount for people each day, and it depends on whatever the crime is, whatever the case may be. Everybody's amount is different. It's kind of like cattle, and it's kind of like slavery. It's just really crazy. And depending on where you get in trouble at, what city they have you in, what jail, etc., the amount can be different. So everything is about money. So always just remember that. Live your life freely, have fun, don't get into trouble. This is totally not about me. I know people. That's how I know these inside things. My uncle's at home. But yeah, be mindful of what's going on around you. Things have been really crazy in my area lately, so I mean, my eyes are always open and I'm always paying attention, but people have been getting killed and all types of stuff. There was this girl recently, maybe about a couple of weeks ago. She was pregnant. It was a white girl, and her mom had left her doctor's appointment, and she wasn't with her mom anymore. I guess she was going home by herself, and some people tried to rob her, and I guess she was still close by her car, so she got back in her car like to get away from them. They shot up the car, killed her and the baby, of course, because she was pregnant. So it's been crazy. They've been trying to find out who did it, and now it's coming out like all these people are turning themselves in, or this girl turned herself in and then she like told on everybody. So I don't know, the case hasn't like really been wrapped up, but shit has been crazy around here. And I know shit like that happens everywhere, every day. So be mindful. I'm also cautious when going to the mall because people are always targeted at the mall, especially like for robberies. So yeah, just be careful, dolls. Like, have a safe summer and be careful. Let's get this popping on a more happy note. So yeah, I'm about to go to the mall and go and exchange that little system and just get the straight powders, so I don't want that moisturizer. And then I wanted to film today, but I don't really know if that's gonna happen. So what time is it? Oh yeah, the mall's open. I don't really know if that's gonna happen today because I usually like to wake up pretty early, beat my face, you know, get myself prepared to film. But I do want to do a DIY, and for that video I may not even show my face in the video, and if I do, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, I hate people who can't drive. Anyways, yeah, for that video I may not show my face in the camera, so I may do that today. The video that I had said that I'm gonna show you guys how to take your pants in the waist, like, you know, like when some of us girls have a, you know, a nice little booty and your pants stick out in the back like that gap. So yeah, I had said I was gonna do a video on how to fix that, which I haven't even tried it myself, but I know I can do it based off of what I have seen. So I may do that today. That's the goal. And then maybe a skincare. Maybe a skincare tonight. I don't know, but I have to go home and hook up my new box. So yeah, basically that little rant came from what happened inside of the store, because I was asking the lady about the channels and the packages or whatever, because, you know, over the phone, basically I tried to pull up the stuff online, but it's not like a direct list like this. So she gave me this list and she was asking me if I wanted to cancel out the order and just, you know, start over with a different package. But I'm like, no, I don't want to cancel it. I just want to see what else they have, because I don't want them to fuck it up and like cancel it all out and then have to start the shit over if I'm just going to end up choosing the same package again, right? So the package that I had chose over the phone was basically the package that includes all of the channels, all the premium channels, because you guys know Power is about to come back on. It includes all the movie channels, you know, all that stuff, which I usually don't. I don't have that. Like, I didn't have that before just because I don't need it, because I do have a Fire Stick, so I can watch a lot of stuff on there. New release movies at the theater, you know, I can watch Power on there, whatever, all that stuff. But I don't know, I just was like, whatever, just keep it the same, and if I want to change it, I can call in and change it, because now I have the list and I'll know exactly what I want to add on. And you have to have the select package, which is already like $65, and then it goes into adding on all of this extra shit, right? So over the phone, whenever I was doing it, I was kind of just like, you know, you keep on adding on all these different sections, $20, $20, $20, just give me the package that got every damn thing. Like, just, you know, just make it simple. Because I was ready to get off the phone, so that's what I ended up doing. But now that I had a list, I can really look over it, pick out the channels that I know I want, and it'll be easier to call and say exactly what I do want and find out what the fucking price is, because they act like it's so hard to tally it up and let you know. But, or actually I can probably look at my bill and figure out some of it myself based off of how much my internet is and whatever. But then again, I'll have to call because everything changes. But I'm about to go and run in here real quick and I'll be back. I went and exchanged it, which didn't take long at all. But I hate when people try to like make you keep something or like sell you on the product when you know it's not what you want. Like the lady was like, oh, okay, I was like, yeah, I just want to switch it and get the one that just has the powders. So the price is pretty much the same, only maybe like $2 or something with tax. And I can use it for way longer, and I have my own moisturizer that I feel like works great without the one that comes with it. So anyways, she was like, I was like, yeah, I just want to get the powder one because I don't really care for the moisturizer. And she was like, oh, it's not a moisturizer, it's a booster. Bitch, same difference, it moisturizes your skin. And she was like, whatever about did I mix it with my moisturizer, which I did. And I was like, it was sticky, I don't like how it feels, and I didn't like it. And she was like, oh, well, did you mix it with your moisturizer? Yes. Oh, like, okay, bitch, I just put you on pause because I did all of that and I still didn't like it, which granted, I may have put too much of the booster and not enough moisturizer or whatever the case may be so that it wouldn't be sticky, but I don't care, I still don't like it. So just let me switch the shit out. I mean, of course, you're supposed to do your job, customer service, whatever the case may be, but it's not a complete return. Like, y'all are not losing money because I'm still getting something. So just let me get what I want so I can get out of here. But yeah, some of y'all might like the booster, and I really feel like it does make your skin look really glowy and radiant, but I didn't like the way that it felt on my skin, let alone the way that the product was. Like, it was kind of like a powder and a moisturizer and stuff. Like, I just wasn't feeling it at all. So I'll just use the stuff that I have to go along with it. I really want to get like some vitamin C oil. Maybe I might stop at the drugstore and see if I can find something. Actually, where did I buy it? Because I like to use vitamin E oil, but I want to get a vitamin C. I bought it from the grocery store last time. I'm not about to go to the grocery store. I may just order something online, but yep, I'm about to go home. Oh, it's coming soon. No wonder why. Anyways, I'm still drinking on my smoothie. And I need to go home and set up this box. But like I was saying, people be lying and they just give you the runaround. Like, whenever I first was changing over the plan or whatever, and they said that I would need a new internet box, I asked the man on the phone, will my internet still work, you know, until I get the new box, or will it be off until then? And he was like, no, it'll still be on and we can mail it to you. You know, it might take like 4 days, or you can go pick it up, which this was on a Saturday night and it was late already. So I was like, yeah, I could pick it up Monday because I figured they were closed on Sunday. But when I called back in, the next person that I talked to said that they were open, like you could go pick it up on Sunday. It was closed whenever they checked. And then I can't even remember what the hell I'm saying. Like, it's just all over the place. But yeah, after he had said like my internet will still work, and I was like, okay, so what about the channels and stuff, like will it update? And he was like, yeah, it'll update, you know, like after we get off the phone, maybe like 10 minutes or something. Honey, I'm like going to all these other channels that I'm supposed to have now, and they not working because I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's Saturday night, let's get this popping, like I'm about to watch a movie or find something good on TV. No, the channels was never working. I went online and I had like put in this little thing like where you can reset your box. Still didn't pop up. So I'm like, whatever, fuck it. Sunday morning I tried the channels, they still don't work. So I'm like, okay, why is this shit taking so long to update? So I'm like, oh, let me check the phone and see if the phone is still on, because maybe they didn't update anything. Bitch, the phone was off, so why my channel stopped popping yet? And then whenever I called, the lady was like, oh well, they put the order all together, so you have to go and pick up the box first for everything to be active. Well, bitch, y'all turned the phone off. That wasn't, you know, like, I don't get it. Like, people just get on my nerves. Like, I'm so anti times, like, I can't. I'm about to go home, set up this box, and maybe edit some other videos that I have. I have a lot of stuff that I need to film though, but I need to kind of do something with my hair first because it's a little all over the place. Really, I haven't curled it in days, but it still has a nice wave to it. I want to not shampoo, but I want to co-wash it and deep condition it real good and silk it out, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking if I want to do something fun with this hair before I actually take it out, like I could color it or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know some suggestions down below. Oh, and if you guys have suggestions, which I thought about this before I started recording, if you guys have suggestions on like streaming cable companies, like if any of you guys have streaming cable, like I know there are a few different companies that offer it, and you can get like all the damn channels in the world for like $20 a month, which I was skeptical about it because your internet has to be intact. Like if you're having low service or whatever, it's not gonna work properly, and sometimes it's gonna fail just because it's streaming. It's not like regular cable. So yeah, and I don't want to be missing my shows. Like, I know a lot of people probably be like not having cable bills and living a good life with the extra money in their pocket, but I gotta watch my shows. And whenever I got really frustrated with this company fucking with me, I had told my mom, I'm like, I'm really tempted to tell them to just turn all of this shit off until I figure out a company I want to go with, and you know, whatever. And she was like, oh yeah, then you can come over here and watch TV with me. No, shows come on like every day. I watch TV at home every day, especially since I work from home now. I'm always watching TV. So, I mean, I've always been a TV person though, so definitely gotta have my cable, even though it is a drop in the bucket because cable is high as fuck. Like, it's just cable. I don't get it. That I will never understand why cable is so high. I will never understand why lights are so high. I mean, I guess in a way I would rather have a high light bill than a cable bill because it's just fucking cable. But it's like a light bill, you need your lights, but for cable it's like, you know, just an added extra, like a bonus in life. I don't think it should be so damn expensive, but it is what it is. You know, you got to pay for what you get. I'm back. I'm home now. There was something I wanted to say, but I really can't remember. But I'm about to wash my makeup brushes. I washed my sponges yesterday. So I was supposed to wash my makeup brushes yesterday too, but I just didn't get around to it. Behind the scenes, I like to use this mat. Works really good. I put it in the sink. I always do it in the kitchen because the sink is bigger. And I need to wash all of these. And then also I always wash my edges brush because it gets full of soap. And the soap that I like to use is the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, and I like the bar soap the best because I feel like the bar really gets your sponges really clean versus like the liquid. I don't know, but yeah, I really like the bar. I like the liquid too, but I think the bar is easier to work with. But yeah, I'm just about to wash my brushes and then try to get some things done around here. Just posted this video today and now the other one came, which I knew that the video was going to be up without it, but I did get 2 of the Tommy Hilfiger type bathing suits. And the red one was the one I wanted the most, more than the white. But the red one just came. But I was kind of thinking maybe if I want to wear those as a tank top kind of thing, with some pants or something. I don't know. I have to figure it out because I don't want it to be too nakedy, but my brush is nice and clean. I've been using the same toothbrush for years, and I know a lot of people throw theirs out after a little bit, but for me, I feel like it's just better to clean it. Like, it's still good. If the bristles start getting all frayed and whatever, then I'll switch it out, but it's still good after I clean it. So, but it's not a toothbrush, it's a hairbrush, so there is a difference. So yeah, I'm just about to clean my brushes. I'm trying to think if there's something I want to tell you guys. The lighting is not the best here. My hair looks crazy. I'll probably wash my hair after this also, and I need to fold a lot of laundry because I washed last night, so I have all of that to do. And I need to make a phone call actually. So yeah, I'll be back maybe later, or if not, then I'll try to continue this vlog. As far as tomorrow, I don't think there's really anything exciting or anywhere that I have to go like that, but Wednesday I have to get my nails done, and then maybe after, I had a doctor's appointment, but I'm probably going to change it because I have some other stuff I want to do, and I think I'd rather wait and go to the doctor next week. So I'll probably reschedule that, and then after I get my nails done, probably go to the mall that's like 30 minutes from here, not the mall that I just went to, because whenever I had checked for some shoes for my mom for her birthday, they didn't have her size, so go to the other store and see if they have them, or maybe find her something else. But yeah, pretty much sums it up. Versace laying on the floor because he's hot too. We went for a walk outside to go and check the mail, and I needed to go and throw something away, so it's always nice. I don't need to wash this brush, I haven't used it. But yeah, I'll be back later.